Hello everybody, it's Hester here. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to access a Moodle page. So when you sign up for one of our live events or come along to one of our programs or are thinking of applying to one of our scholarships, you will probably get an email from us which signposts you to Moodle. So what is Moodle? Moodle is essentially an online web page, and it's where we keep a range of resources from handouts for live sessions to slides and videos. So we'll normally refer somebody to a Moodle if they want to get more information after or before a live session, or if they are thinking of applying to university or a scholarship with us, so that we're not sending lots of handouts attached to an email, but you can find everything easily signposted in one place. So on the screen, you'll see that I've got a typical email from us. This is to do with one of our community leadership workshops, which is a free course. And on here, you'll see at the bottom, it says, if you would like to download the slides or listen to the audio version, rather than watch the YouTube video, you can find these on our Moodle page. So there's two ways to access the Moodle page when it's sent to you in an email. You can either click through on this link, or you can right click and copy the hyperlink and then paste it into your internet browser, so Internet Explorer, Firefox or Chrome or Safari, and press enter. So in this case, I'm going to click through. So if I click on where it's underlined, it will take me to a page which will ask me to log in. So as you're not a Birkbeck student, you won't have a login, and that's absolutely fine. All of our resources are open to anybody. So what you need to do is just click at the bottom, log in as a guest, and it will take you through to that Moodle page. So this is what a Moodle page looks like. You can see in front of you there's a number of tiles, and each tile says a different thing and is related to a different workshop or a different set of resources. So this is the Moodle for our Community Leadership for New and Residents short course, but we have a number of other Moodles. For example, we have one called the Access and the Engagement Get Started Moodle, which has different tiles. For example, it will have one on online learning, one with resources talking to you about applying for university, and also why university might be an option for you. And then also it has some other tiles related to some of our scholarship programs. But this is an example of one of our Moodles linked to a free short course that we run. So when you come onto it, you can choose what set of resources you want to look at first. So perhaps this is my first online event that I'm doing with Birkbeck, and I know that I'll be learning online. So I might want to click first on the tips for online learning tile. When I click on that tile, you'll see that a list of resources, essentially a web page comes up below. And so you'll see if I scroll through here, you can see different options and different resources to look at. So these include how to get the most from YouTube video, pre-recorded lectures, a glossary of some words you might hear to do with online learning, and also some resources to do with keeping your computer safe and making online learning work best for you. So you can see here we've got a video, and so on our Moodle pages we quite often have a lot of the videos that we would also have on YouTube, and in order to watch those you can just watch them in the page itself, and to do that you click play here. I sometimes find that when I go onto the Moodle at first, I can sometimes see almost like a square for the video but no option to play or no kind of title page. If that happens to you, all you need to do is click into the bar at the top and press enter to refresh the page, and that should solve any issues. So you can see here, this is actually what I mean when I say that you sometimes can't play the content. And if you refresh the page, you'll see it's returned to be able to be playable. So there are some other resources on this page that you will also come across on Moodle. One of those is a book. So here you can see this thing that looks like an open book. Essentially what it is a series of pages which has a table of contents. So here you can see our first chapter is about what are the different ways of bringing people together through online resources. And you can read that, And then if you're looking for other content within the book, you can click on the other chapters you're interested in. So perhaps you want to know what to do after you've come to an online session. Well, here you can click on that and it will take you to that page. If you go into a book, you might be wondering, okay, I've read the content here, but how do I actually get back to the main page? Well, if you click Community Leadership for Newham Residents, or whatever the title of the Moodle is, which you can always see at the top here, that will take you back to the main page, and you'll be able to scroll down to see the content you were previously looking at. Another thing that you'll find on our Moodle is our folders. So folders are where we keep things like Word documents or audio files, and in folders you'll find resources that you can download onto your own computer. So to access those, you just hover over the descriptor here and click on it, and you'll then see you're able to download the folder, or you can download individual files in there. Again, to return to the main page, I just click on the title here and it will take me back to that content. The final thing that you'll find on our Moodle pages is what we call a page. So here you can see it just looks like a little file, and if I click on that, you'll see it comes up as a separate web page. This one is a glossary of words used in online learning, and I can scroll down and read that. When I've finished, all I need to do is just scroll back up to the top and press the cross in the right-hand corner. So once you've had a look at a section that you want to read and explore, you might want to go onto another tile. So perhaps you are coming along to the first workshop in a series of several. You've now looked for the online learning tile. To go to another tile, you just click in here and it will open up the content below. In some of our Moodles, you will find that we also have information about live sessions. So for example, here we can see on the 1st of October, we have a live workshop on project development. As you're logging in as a guest, you won't be able to access the live sessions through this link. So you'll see if I click it, it gives me details of when the session is, but it doesn't actually provide me with any way to get into that session. So when you sign up for a live session, you will receive an email from us, which will provide you with the link that you need to access that live session. And that is how you should come into them rather than coming through the Moodle. If you're interested in knowing more about how our live online sessions work, take a look at our other videos about Blackboard Collaborate and other softwares that we use for online learning at Birkbeck. So I hope you now feel more familiar with Moodle and hope to see you at one of our online events and on Moodle soon.